Hello guys, welcome to the Altimeter. My name is Tarun. In this video, I am going to explain about a crazy project called DECRED. DECRED is a decentralized finance project. DECRED is a community directed superior store of value. Now, to understand this tagline, we will discuss more of its fundamentals in a minute. So, it is highly secure and adaptable, and it is more sustainable than other DeFi projects. To understand this clearly, we need to look how the consensus algorithms work in Decred. So, in terms of security, it is more robust. Why? Because it is employing hybrid proof of work and proof of work stake system combined. So, which means generally some DeFi projects are only proof of work, and some DeFi projects are only proof of stake, and some other consensus algorithms. That's it. Only pure proof of work or pure proof of stake systems are layered in the consensus algorithms. So, what Decred adapts is it combines the proof of work and proof of stake both. That is why it is called as hybrid consensus mechanism. So this system yields the best of both the worlds, making it an order of magnitude more expensive to attack than pure proof of work or pure proof of stake. So it combines together, and it is highly adaptable because it is built-in governance systems empowers its community with formal rights to make consensus changes and manage project level decisions. So to fork the changes or to update any system updates, so all those happen again with the consensus of the stakeholders, and it is more sustainable because DCRED continuously funds its treasury with 10% of each block reward and employs a flexible contractor model that allows contributors to receive compensation for their work. So, this makes DCRED a sustainable and self funded decentralized autonomous organization. So, in that way, no other third party project or no other third party organization no need to fund this DCRED organization because it grabs the 10% of each block as a reward from that employees, and it can be multiplied to the contract models that allows contributors to receive compensation. So in that way it is self funded, decentralized, and it is autonomous organization. So to understand that better, let's look at the history. So, the major innovation of this hybrid consensus system was that it created a proof of stake governance mechanism where users opt in to temporarily lock their coins in exchange for participation in a lottery. So, this is the concept of the proof of stake. What proof of stake does, once the tokens are staked, then the tokens can be utilized to achieve the consensus in the blockchain. So, several winners of this lottery are selected each block to participate in the consensus system by voting. So, generally, this voting mechanism happens in the proof of stake because all the stakeholders have to agree upon one consensus, and that puts sovereignty or decisions about Decred directly in the hands of its stakeholders. So, it is having more democratic and sovereignty here, so that stakeholders having the power here, and in the meanwhile the proof of work cryptocurrency must rely primarily on its miners. So the proof of work algorithm purely dependent on the miners will be having control here, and in the proof of stake stakeholders will be having the control over reaching the consensus. So to combine both these consensus algorithms, it forms a new layer or that, and it produces a new consensus mechanism in combining both of these algorithms. That is why it is hybrid model. In terms of security, as I said earlier, in any decentralized financial system, network security is the major thing because it it should agree on the incoming transactions and account balances that are correct. So that is called consensus, guys. It is vital to confidence in the currency and can be measured by the longevity and analysis of its resistance to various attack vectors. and it is imperfect systems. The term imperfect systems means it cannot be forked again. That we are going to discuss in a minute. So generally the proof of work solved the double spending problem. It has proved its worth for more than a decade, but somewhere it is susceptible to major attacks. So that proof of stake was developed to avoid those issues. So in the hybrid consensus mechanism, DECRED employs a combination of proof of work and proof of stake to yield the best of both the systems and mitigate their weaknesses, and deliver a layered consensus mechanism that makes it far more secure than other cryptocurrencies, as I said just now. And it is resistant to attacks. So generally what happens, the attackers have to combine the hash power, and to achieve that attack successfully attacked on the blockchain, they need to have the sufficient hash power or a stake to successfully execute a major attack. As I said earlier, it is highly adaptable, and it cannot be forked because some other can grab this code and fork it and develop a new project with the same consensus algorithm. But it is highly complex because to do any changes or any conflicts or any bug fixes or any new technology, the Decred facilitates formal agreement again with the stakeholders. So that generally happens with the decentralized autonomous organizations called DAOs. So please let me know if you want me to explain more about DAOs in a dedicated video. I'll do that. Please comment below. So Politia is a governance platform that uses timestamping and cryptographic attestation to record all activity related to the submission, discussion, and voting of proposals. So using that Politia, it is a system they are following to achieve the voting through which they can reach the consensus in the blockchain to do any changes or any technical upgrade in the system. So initially what we invest and what we get in the result, and it is highly robust and adaptable and sustainable like any other DeFi project proclaims. But as we see here, it is combined with both proof of stake and proof of work algorithms. Presently, this coin Decred token is trading around 9,901 rupees today, but generally it will be around 10,000 or 11,000 rupees. Due to this present day dip, it decreased, and it is a good time to buy that, I hope, because if you see at the long time graph, I'm setting this to 1 year time frame. You see that here, just over 4 years ago, it was trading around just 29 rupees. From 29 rupees, it reached an all time high around 18,443 rupees. That's a tremendous growth for any coin I have seen, at least in the DeFi world. So, let me show you this trading view of the Decred. So, presently, this is trading around $150. I'm in the USDT pair. So I have already drawn the trend lines here. So presently it is testing this major trend line here. It is taking the support. It should probably bounce from here, or if it breaks below, it should consolidate somewhere here and take the support here, the next resistance line, and it should pump, guys. There is a high probability that it can achieve the all-time high in the coming days again. And so do your own research. If you feel this video is helpful and saved a lot of time in researching about this project, please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, guys. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks, bye.